Hi Libra, welcome back. Happy to have you here. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. We're here to do your remainder of March, early April reading for love. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. See what resonates, and if this doesn't resonate, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, other signs. And let's get going. Oh, I do want to let you know I'm using the Fountain Tarot. It's a really beautiful deck. It's watercolor and geometric, and it has an extra fountain card in it. Kind of a special purchase. I love it. And it's a nice hard foil box it comes in, and easy to port, and has the great book. So anyway, let's get going for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Toward the end of March, early April, in love, energies of you, the person you're thinking about, and the collective energy. Happy spring, by the way. Happy full moon in Libra. So that's interesting. Wonder how that's affecting you, Libras. Can be definitely an emotional time right now. Hopefully good emotions. Emotional time right now. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Coins, and we got quite a few here. The Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Coins in the reverse, and two more. Just going to take them all. We have the Chariot, and we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So Libra, let's see what's coming out here for you. So definitely it's been an emotional time. Your whole reading is kind of bookended by fairly emotional cards, right? The Ace of Cups in reverse and landing with the Three of Swords in the reverse, which is what we like to see. We don't so much want to see that, but this means that you're releasing some heartache, releasing some real hurt. So that's a really good news. So what happened on the way there? What happened for you on the way in the past couple weeks to come? It's kind of saying the energy right now and in the next weeks to come is one of trying to see where you want to build, see where you want to move forward and take hold. You could be dealing with somebody who's been really harsh, a leader or authority figure that's been really harsh and demanding of you, Libra, or really someone who kind of may not see the whole you, someone who may not like see all sides of you. I'm just really drawn to some of the images in these cards about the boxes, these two cards with the boxes. So somebody's really thinking in boxes, not expansively. I think you might be putting some energy into your work because that may be an area that you can either see some results in, or you're just contemplating with this relationship, where should I build? Where should I work? Is it worth working hard? What things should I repeat? What things should I not repeat? I just want to take a sip of my coffee here. So I do think this is a time of regrouping after a fair amount of perhaps angst in this situation, some upheaval, some up and down. At the heart of this period, there is a bit of a stuck period and maybe not seeing the offer that you want to see. Maybe that person is not giving to you, or you're deciding not to give to them. You're kind of really thinking hard that, is this really something that is worth my investment? And while you're thinking of it, I think that you're thinking of your boundaries and you're thinking of holding back until you've got this figured out so that you can come from a more powerful place and move forward with better direction and better control over your heart and your head and better control over the scenario. Because I think for a lot of you Librans, this has really thrown you off kilter and rocked your stability in some respects. It's something that, again, you're recovering from emotionally. Rocked your stability, reverse Four of Wands for sure. So yeah, I think that this is an analysis period for you. What do you want to give to? Where do you want to set your boundaries? And that's your energy right now. Where should you put your time and energy where it's going to pay off versus giving it away, continuing to give away your precious time, energy, and love to something that is questionable if it makes you feel good anymore, if it makes you feel balanced and in control, which for Libra is really, really key, to your happiness. So let's see what the energies are showing for your person on your mind right now. I do see this as good energy in the outcome, though. You're taking control, Libra, for sure, and you're releasing some of the hurt. That doesn't mean that happens overnight, but you're releasing the hurt. You're healing from this. You're letting go some of this heartache. Where's your person at? Where's Libra's person at right now? Tarot, speak to us about Libra's person. Two of Cups in the reverse. This is the Two of Cups in the upright in this deck. They're looking at the two cups in the sky together. It's really interesting during these kind of celestial times. But right now they're coming out of the gate during this period with the Two of Cups in reverse. I'm going to try to just move this out for you. You can see the cards better, at least on screen. Oh, this one wanted to come out too. Queen of Coins. Okay. What else for Libra's person during this period? End of March, beginning of April. Two of Swords in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. Interesting, during this full moon period. The Moon in the reverse. Anything else? Anything else? We'll take anything else. Okay. And the Queen of Swords in the upright. So, your person, Libra, and this one, Two of Wands. Okay, very interesting. We have twos, definitely. 3 twos in their line. So they are they're really deciding where to put their energy as well. I think you're mirroring each other, seriously, in many respects. The Moon in the reverse at the heart of things would say that they've probably gone through an emotional time with this as well, up and down. They feel the upheaval for sure, Libra, over this important relationship. This has been an important relationship. To me, if you ever see the Two of Cups in a reading, upright or reversed, it's an indication that there's been an important relationship that we're talking about. Whether it was supposed to last long term, we don't know. If this is part of a long-term partnership, I can't tell yet. But I can say that they're thinking about where they want to give, what they want to manifest. They may be focusing on their career right now too, or their family. There might be energy going toward that, and they're realizing that they need to make a decision. Two of Swords in the reverse. They're trying to be realistic. Your person might be trying to be highly logical at this time. There's a couple of swords and a coins. You might have a more logical sign that you're dealing with. Doesn't matter the suit, the sign. And I think that, again, decision for them about your important relationship or an important relationship. Two of Swords in the reverse, and they're landing with Two of Wands in the upright, which is definitely the crossroad card for me and most people. So they've got the ball in their hands here. Isn't that interesting? It's a Wands card, but they've got the ball in their hands, just like, they're ready to kind of pitch. But which way are they going to pitch? Just like the Queen of Pentacles has got her pentacles right by her side thinking, what do I want to grow? just like you're thinking, how do I get control and what direction do I go in, as well as I need to hold back for now and where do I make an investment and what do I work on with the Eight of Coins. So I think, interestingly enough, you both have some mirroring going on. It's like a big emotional and yet logical time, because at the same time, the person I can't ignore that you're thinking about does also have the Queen of Swords. So again, they're thinking logically, what's going to work for them, what's going to work for the future, where should they, you know, cut things out of their life, where should they invest things in their life. So they're reaching a crossroads, coming out of an emotional period, how to make a decision. So I really believe that in many, many ways here, you two are mirroring each other. Both of you deciding what makes sense for getting control and leaving in and cutting out. Leaving in and cutting out. What do you want to invest in? Libra, back focused on you here. And what not to invest in. So let's see what the collective energies are. Collective energies for Libra and their person. Any other guidance collectively? Let's see. Whoops. Seven of Swords. This is striking me not as much as a sneaky card. The collective energies could be that somebody deceived the other. It's striking me more as take your lessons and move on with what you can and leave the rest. You know, move on, grab what makes sense and leave the rest. Watch your impulses. Try to be strong. Try to be sure of what direction you're going in. Both of you are trying to do that. To learn, take your lessons with you, decide what to take, decide what to let go, mourn, and leave behind. Could be a period of questioning, you know, if you have the strength to go through this, obviously you do, but needing to come from a place of confidence, needing to come from a place of strength. And the only way you're going to have that is if you step back and get in touch with yourself and release the angst, release the self-imposed angst out of this situation. So I think that's what you're both trying to do. And careful about where you're giving. Careful about frivolous gestures. Knight of Cups in reverse. So be careful about that. For now, the collective energy would say that no one's rushing forward with a frivolous offer. You guys are thinking what makes sense for you. You're each thinking what makes sense for you. Oops. Okay. A big transition coming out of this. A logical but very warm and unconditional love. I think this is a potential for the two of you in the future. Maybe shifting to a different sort of relationship than you've had in the past, or maybe this is the relationship with yourself, needing to kind of be compassionate and loving, and coming from that place, you'll make the best decision. But there is a transformation needing to happen, and there's a star that's wanting to happen. There's a healing that's wanting to happen, and it's in the offing here, and I think it's just kind of around the corner if all these other things are done. If you can discern where you want to invest, if you can take with you and leave the rest, if you can cut to what you want to invest in versus not invest in. So I think you're both beautifully mirroring each other, and that's a good thing, because that can only lead to goodness. Because if you're meant to move on to a different level together at some point, or a different way to keep connecting, you will each have evolved having analyzed this for yourselves. And if you're not, then you kind of move from a state of confidence into the next phase. So that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Libra, this was a little bit longer. I hope this makes sense. I really would appreciate you would like and share and subscribe. It helps me out and helps me know that people are watching and it's resonating. If you want to make a comment, I would love to hear that. And that's about it. And I will see you soon. Thanks for being here.